right, it is kneecap biting with the Detroit Lions. I am Smoking Jeremy B. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope to hear from you soon. Let's see what's going on. If anybody's in the chat, so far nothing there. We have some information in the backgrounds of Hendon Hooker and Brodric Martin. If anybody wants to know, let me know because getting to know Hendon Hooker, his nickname is Hendo. His college major is communications, public relations, minor in real estate, and his master's is in leadership and development. His favorite emoji is the crying, laughing face. Last thing he purchased, this is how humble this guy is. He goes, some white tees from the gas station. And when asked if he could play any other NFL position, what would he play? It's safety. It's the quarterback of the defense. You get to see everything. You get to fly around and hit some people. I've sent out invites. Nobody's came on. If you want to be on, Will, I'll send you one real quick. Invite sent, Will. That being said, what do you think about what you just heard about Hendon Hooker? I mean, nickname's Hendo. I love the fact that his master's is in leadership and development. That is somebody that runs big corporations gets to talk about and that's usually one that they take. He has a minor in real estate. I mean, that's some pretty impressive stuff right there. Brodric Martin is the other one. They call me B, Broad, or Big Homie. His favorite emoji, the laughing face, because I be laughing and smiling all the time. What would his interest music be? Might be somebody to look up. He has a friend that does music. He's called Artist9, and he said something that his best friend did. Any hidden talent? He works on cars, and if he wasn't playing football, what would he be doing? Probably a mechanic, is what he said. For some reason, Facebook is not allowing my restream to go there. I got to reconnect it later. So it's just on YouTube and Twitter. So if you're here, let me know. Looking for my usual guys. Let's get some content out of the group here. Hendon Hooker says he's taking his ACL rehab day by day. He's just trying to get healthier than he was before the injury, and I totally agree with that. And so far, it looks like Jahmyr Gibbs is the most excited player to be watched out of the rookie class by the media and the fans going forward at Allen Park. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing because it could really get into a young rookie's head who's already touted to be so talented and was taken so as early as he was. And I'm not saying it was too early, just as early as he was, it could get into his head. I think it's great and yet disturbing at the same time. Don't mind me, I'm starving. Anybody excited for next week? Training camp starting, real news starts to come out. And my first guest tonight is Will Vogel.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Will.
Huh?
Yes, Lions 1960. Um, Hendon Hooker switched from one school to another and became a better quarterback. I'm catching a little echo off you. Well,
Are we good?
that should do it. Yep, there we go.
Man, today was so good. Dude, I went to my old high school to check it out.
Does
It's
anybody
been
else
10
want to
years.
be a guest tonight? If you want to be a guest, let me know. Send me an email at smokingjeremyb@gmail.com. I'm always looking for more guests. I send out to everybody that normally comes on, but it's summertime. I understand why people don't want to do it.
They have no excuse not to be on. Come on, I love being on this show any
I
day of the
know.
week.
I appreciate
Oh, by the
it.
way, did you see my comments this morning? That show was fun to watch.
Oh, the one we did earlier, the phone sessions?
You
Yes.
and what's his name?
Russell Wayne.
Yeah, I love that guy. That guy's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I even said, great show, guys. Gotta run.
I'm just munching because I worked all day and I'm hungry.
Oh, I was exhausted from this little reunion, but it was fun. I got to see people I used to go to school with. Yeah.
Anybody who says that Hendon Hooker is not going to be a good quarterback really didn't pay attention to how he played through those 8 games, because he was by far the best quarterback in college football.
He flat out would have won the Heisman if not being hurt. He won, and as you said, Jeremy, he would have been the first quarterback off the board. He wouldn't
He'd have been a Panther. He'd have been a Panther.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if Hendon Hooker would have stayed healthy, I think the Bears would have considered drafting him.
Yeah, it would have been it, and Bryce Young could have been a Panther.
Still.
Or CJ Stroud. It's the great unknown.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little chilly down here.
In Lions 1960, I don't need Mike Martz's breakdown because I have my own breakdown of what I saw when I watched him. He was amazing.
Yeah, no, I like his upside. I really do. The guy is a learner.
As an athletic quarterback, what I liked is I likened him back to Randall Cunningham, because Randall Cunningham was a quarterback first and ran second, but was good at running, which is exactly what Hendon Hooker was at Tennessee.
Exactly, yeah. Fully. Yeah, Randall.
The coverage was there and the pocket. Here we go again.
What? Oh, come on.
I know. Using
Dude, Jeremy Brodric Jr., no, stop making fun of him.
It's okay. He comes into every show I'm on. Let's try to ignore it. That's what I've been doing lately.
Forget what his
stats were against the Blitz for his college career, but he was outstanding. Yes. And you have to remember, when he was at, was it Va-Tech before that? He had nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
The wide receivers were garbage. The O-line was garbage. He was running for his life most of the time. So, yes, his numbers were horrible there.
Yeah, and you know what? He brought Tennessee back to relevancy. They weren't relevant for the longest time.
What's funny is a longtime Tennessee fan said that he put up better numbers in his 8 games than Peyton Manning did in any 8-game stretch of his career.
Wow. Wow, that's high praise.
That tells me enough right there.
Yeah.
That he just shattered Peyton Manning's record from that national championship year.
Yeah, that's just insane.
And he probably would have sang Rocky Top better.
Oh, yeah. Transferring in, he probably was memorizing on his flight there. No, fucking no. Yeah, for real.
Wish I was down on old Rocky Top, down in the Tennessee hills.
I remember. Did you see a few on game day last year when they had Manning as a guest, and he was on a ladder leading the band? Here, this Jeremy McAfee, who was on game day, was like, "Ooh, I want to lead the band," and Peyton's like, "Get your butt over here, stand next to me on the opposing ladder," and McAfee led the band. He's like, "This is the greatest day of my life."
He also said the same thing the first time he was at WrestleMania as an announcer.
Dude, he's great. He's great. I love McAfee. He's like, I loved him in
Pat
the NFL.
McAfee has to be the most polarizing and watchable punter to have retired from the NFL.
Oh yeah, easily. Easily. You know
So, what does
who was
everybody want to
second
talk?
on that list though? Remember when David Akers made fun of the Cowboys in the
Yeah, but
draft?
that's a kicker.
Oh, true punter
That's a
kicker. Yeah,
kicker.
true.
Punter kicker. It's two totally different things.
Yeah, I love McAfee. Tennessee's a great football school. I am hoping he gets. Oh, he will.
Yeah, towards the end of the season, I can see that, but they said pretty much this is going to be a redshirt year for him. So I kind of don't want to see him take the field because if he
Because
has to
isn't
take
he
the
still
field,
recovering?
he's still recovering. He's slated to be ready by mid-October, I'm guessing, possibly by training camp. They said, but what I have heard is all they've let him do is throw, 3-step drops, nothing major. They said if he didn't have the knee brace on, you wouldn't have known he was ever injured. His mechanics were that good.
It's crazy. Yeah. Is he wearing 5 like he did in college?
No, he's wearing 12.
Hmm.
Speaking of
Interesting.
which, I got to get my Hendon Hooker jersey soon. Season's
Dude,
coming.
yeah. What color are you
I
gonna
want that
go?
Honolulu blue.
Honolulu blue, yeah. I think personally, as a Panther fan, I think your blue, it goes your blue and then our blue. By far.
It's been my favorite color blue since I was 5 years old.
I love the Panthers black jerseys though. I still have my Steve Smith. I love it. We'll never get rid of it.
So is anybody that's watching actually upset with the new Lions helmet? The alternate helmet that we designed this year.
I think it's sick.
You like it?
As a Panther fan, pseudo Lions fan as their second team, yeah, I think it's awesome because you're bringing back an old logo that
A
you're
logo from when they
familiar
were a
with.
champion with.
Yep. Yeah, something else Panther fans yet to dream of. But anyway, yeah, it's cool. It's
But
cool.
the
I
Panthers
like
have
it.
been somewhere the Lions have yet to dream to be yet. The Super
That's true. And you know what? I love our new logo, and I kind of wish I wish the NFL like did a throwback Thursday game, like where the team wore like the old jerseys with the old logo just for
And
once.
I have the feeling that if the helmet is as accepted as I think it'll be with the Grays, next year is the jersey change, where it's a complete jersey change, a jersey overhaul. And there has been hints that it'll be the black uniforms with a twist.
The
To go with
black with the
that helmet,
blue and the white. Oh,
yeah, with that helmet, I think that would be sick.
I miss the old blacks for the Lions.
But they're going to do a new twist with it. I think the compression that, like the underarm sleeves that are going to be with it, are going to be like black and blue stripe.
That's gonna be a sick jersey.
Yeah.
I want the Panthers. I've been longing for it. I want them to have a black helmet.
And I saw that CBS Sports compared Gibbs to Christian McCaffrey and Marshall Faulk. Please,
Gibbs? No.
please don't do that. Don't put that
No.
lofty of an expectation on somebody yet. If he's played a year and did what Christian McCaffrey did, great.
Yeah,
Which
I agree.
which would be what? His rookie Christian McCaffrey's rookie year was what, 1,100 yards rushing and 625 receiving with a total of 50, was it 18 touchdowns his rookie year
I think so. I
between
think so.
rushing and receiving combined, and he had
Yeah.
more receiving touchdowns was the crazy thing.
Yeah, I had a Luke Kuechly jersey a few years ago, and then the shoulders got weird. But I need to get a Christian McCaffrey Panther jersey. I know he's no longer with us, but I still want one.
It was one of the best things that happened to you until his second contract.
Yeah, no, literally. Yeah. And we just inducted Musa Muhammad and Julius Peppers to our Ring of Honor, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Next, hopefully, it's John Casey. I feel like he deserves it. He has the most points in Panther history. He's a kicker, but still, he was
Try to
awesome.
keep the. You guys had another linebacker out of Penn State, Paul
Penn
Puzzlesny.
State? Are you thinking of Thomas Davis? He was
Nope, I'm thinking
Georgia.
of Paul Puzzlesny, right? Wasn't he
That
a
was the
Panther?
Jags.
Oh, he
That
was a
was the
Jag. Okay,
Jags.
okay,
No, I loved Paul Puzzlesny. He was a beast.
yeah. It was a damn shame he played on such poor Jaguars teams.
And he reminded me of oh gosh. You know who I thought I liked as a kid? He wasn't a Panther, but he's finally in the Hall of Fame. I loved Zach Thomas as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Guy was tough. He was on those mediocre Dolphins teams. Yeah, there's a few former Panthers that I loved, like Chris Gamble, Richard Marshall. Nobody talks about those
Quietly,
guys.
I think Zach Thomas is on the hot seat for the Browns.
Hmm?
Zach Thomas is the current coach of the Browns, right?
No, that's Kevin Stefanski.
Who is it? Oh no, he's the Bengals, isn't he? Zach Thomas.
Yeah,
Is that
are
right?
you thinking of Zach Taylor? Zach Taylor.
Oh,
Zach Taylor's their coach, the Bengals coach. But
okay.
there's a lot of teams I would love to see throwback uniforms. Like I would love to see the Broncos with their old orange.
Well, this year in the Lions game versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we get to see the creamsicle
Oh
Tampa Bay
boy,
Buccaneer jersey.
they're gonna be terrible in them like they were before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What were they? Didn't they go like in 72 games? They were like pitiful.
After watching
Yeah,
more
he
tape,
can
I thought I
catch.
was watching a wide receiver. Gibbs is so fluid. You're absolutely right. He is. You know, I watch a lot of college film, a lot more than most people think. And I was high on Gibbs then. And a week before the draft, there was a report that 15 GMs were higher on Gibbs than Bijan Robinson because of those receiving skills and his speed. So to say that the Lions reached is kind of a misleading statement.
Did you ever see that Alabama at one time had Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram, and Alvin Kamara
All on the same roster.
all on the same roster?
It
Insane.
was the end of Mark Ingram, the second year of Derrick Henry, and the third year, and the first year of Alvin Kamara, if I remember right.
Yeah, and Kamara transferred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crazy. It's insane. Yeah, I'm a Clemson fan. I'm hoping we're going to be good this year. I love our guy, Kate Klubnik, and I love our wide receiver core, and I love our running back. I hope Shipley turns into a good pro because he's comped at McCaffrey last time I've seen. He's like a McCaffrey-esque, but he's stronger. I can't say stronger, but he's big like McCaffrey. Yeah, but we'll see. College football's right around the corner. NFL's right around the corner. I forget. What's the Hall of Fame game this year? It's Jets someone, right? Jets Jags?
Oh, I think it's something awful.
I can't remember. Or Raiders? I don't remember.
It's August 3rd. Cleveland Browns versus the New York Jets.
Ew. Gross.
So it's the Brownies against the Packers East.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I'm interested to see what this next draft class besides Caleb Williams is going to bring to the table.
Yeah.
Because we all know Caleb Williams is for sure going top 5. Top 3.
trying to fix some issues with my irritating.
Oh yeah, phones suck. Phones are terrible.
No, my restream isn't connecting with Facebook anymore for some reason with my groups that I've been posting in.
That's crazy. Wonder if Lions fans still in here.
Yeah, Lions 1960. He usually watches the whole show, and I love talking to him because he's actually pretty smart.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. I can tell. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I'm actually. Let me see if the book's down here. I'm gonna show you this.
So, who do we think is the linebackers that are going to struggle to make the team other than Anthony Pittman? I think Jalen Reeves may even makes it because he's kind of the replacement on special teams for C.J. Moore since C.J. Moore got the indefinite
Mhm.
suspension. Um, Eric Barnes has been showing out good. I think Malcolm Rodriguez may slide back to a rotational role. Alex Anzalone is probably still the leader, but I'm hoping he's more on the bench and it's like Barnes and Campbell as the starters
Yeah. Oh,
than
you
Burns and
gotta start
Anzalone.
Campbell. You gotta
You don't
start
have
Campbell.
to. You don't have to. You can let him develop if you want. Anzalone knows the defense.
Is Campbell a hybrid or is he just strictly linebacker?
In Lions 1960, I'm still a little worried that if Montgomery is lost for most of the season, who's next to Gibbs? It'll either be Netflix or Ibrahim at that point, because at that point you can't get rid of Netflix because he's more of a
Sure.
true running back, and he's not afraid to pass block for his quarterback. So you
And
want
Mo Ibrahim's a great UDFA. He was my favorite UDFA.
my favorite,
Besides our
Brandon
guy,
Joseph,
except for our guy who got away from both of our teams.
Rice Ward.
How's he doing? Has he impressed?
I haven't heard anything out of New York Giants fans yet. Dan Leonard, if you're watching, let us know.
Yeah, please. I would love to hear about this dude. Hopefully, he makes the roster. I bet he does.
With as bad as the wide receiver core is in New York, I wouldn't doubt he does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
I
if
think
he's cut,
Gibbs will.
Brad
He'll be
Holmes, listen to me now. Bring him in.
exactly. Just scoop him up. Why
Yeah,
not?
I think Montgomery or St. Brown are the two injuries outside a quarterback that would hinder this offense the most.
For sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I want to get rid of our second tight end in Carolina. I can't stand Ian Thomas.
Who's that?
Ian
Ian Thomas?
Thomas,
Oh,
overrated, hasn't done anything. Nope. Get him out of Carolina, please. I'll take a bag of chips and a fifth round pick for him, for real.
6.
6, yeah, exactly. More reasonable.
I still think they drafted Hendon Hooker to be that negotiating chip with Jared Goff. Regardless of whatever his season is, tell him, hey, there's no way we can afford to pay you $40 million. We can't afford to give you 25% of our salary cap.
I wonder what teams are going to target him. That's what I want to know mainly. I can see Green Bay.
No,
Maybe
we're not going to
if
trade
Luck
him.
doesn't work.
I don't think we'll trade him in the division. I think that would be a huge mistake.
True. I'm trying to think of teams. Huh.
Yeah, there's a team that has everything but a quarterback, and the quarterback that they just got through free agency is injury prone. The Raiders.
Yeah. Yeah. The Raiders.
It'd be a good fit for him because
The
Goff is.
Cardinals take place of Kyler because Kyler's terrible.
They're looking for anybody with a heartbeat that's better than Kyler.
Yeah, I told my friend, I'm like, dude, Kyler's not going to be in the league much longer.
He's gonna get bounced. He'll get bounced around as a backup after this.
How many years does he have left with them? Not much, right?
This is his fourth. If I'm not mistaken, it should be his third or fourth year.
Yeah, I would cut ties with him once that contract expires and be like, dude, you weren't what we panned out.
Oh no, he got the big contract,
Right.
so he's there for a while yet because of all that guaranteed money.
Kyler
Dum, dum, dum,
Murray.
dum.
Yeah,
Dum, dum,
literally.
dum, dum.
Yeah, I can't stand that dude. The guy sits on his couch playing Call of Duty more than reading a playbook. He reads a Call of Duty map better than a playbook. I'm not wrong. We all know it. Dude, I could play better quarterback than him, and I never played football.
Debatable.
No, I'm kidding. I played basketball and soccer. I wish I played football. I would have loved playing football. I joked around when I caught footballs as a kid. I'm like, I'm Wes Welker 2.0. Cousins gone next year. Ooh. I think if the Vikings don't make it far,
I think he should be gone next year. I think they've overpaid him for what he is.
Yeah. I don't think Kellen Mond's ready though. I think he's a work in progress still, Kellen Mond. I think you need a veteran in there. Jeremy, did you hear the news?
What's that?
Phil Rivers is having another child.
Oh, well, number one, they're Catholic, so they don't believe in birth control. Number two, they don't believe in birth control.
Someone said, you know what's funny, Jeremy? I forgot who said it. Someone's like, now you could protect the quarterback. You have all positions. I'm like, oh God, you guys are terrible.
It's funny though.
It's terrible.
So he has an O line and depth.
10 kids, yeah.
Hey, look at this. It's DC 8091. Welcome in, DC.
DC.
Yep. DC is DC right now.
Oh, you're in DC. That's why the Wi-Fi spotty. Are you on cellular again? Oh,
yeah. We'll hear from him.
I think he could be gone next year. I think he'll be traded out too.
Oh yeah. What I think you get a third round for him.
I mean, the two unknowns at quarterback in the NFC North is Jordan Love, because you don't know what you're going to get out of him yet, because we haven't seen him play consistently as a starter yet. I'm not going to say he's going to be good. I'm not going to say he's going to be great, because the chances that two first-round quarterbacks drafted by the same team in less than 20 years back to back, both of them be great or Hall of Fame caliber, that is pretty
Slim odds.
Oh,
completely.
there he is. Hey, full signal. There he is.
Yep. DC is in DC right now.
What's DC
That's
doing
awesome.
in DC? Sounds awesome.
Well, I cashed in a shitload of Hilton rewards for a 4-day vacation to listen to someone trying to sell me a timeshare. So basically, I asked the lady to walk away.
You're breaking up again, buddy.
I get that.
Gotcha.
Lions 1960 says, love the OTA video of Hendon Hooker showing off that arm. Yes, it was great. And I loved what Jeff Riston said. If you didn't see that knee brace on his knee, you wouldn't even know he was injured.
True.
What do you think of the new headphones there, Will?
Lions colors.
And they light up.
Love them. That's sick. That's really cool.
And I just ordered blue and black. I didn't know what color they'd be of blue. It just turned out that way. I like it.
Looks good. I don't wear headphones, really. I need to, but I don't.
I like them because it cancels out 99.9% of the echo.
That is true. Yeah.
He's at, comes in with full signal and then he breaks up again. There you are.
Yeah, it's DC. This town is a mess. I hope you guys got the whole joke about what I told the actual time sales.
Nope.
Timeshare sales.
Oh, we missed
I
that
told
part.
her. Yeah, I told her it's like, well, does it come with walkaway insurance? So if I get drunk and have throw a party, can I throw the TV and various pieces of furniture out the window and not get charged for it? She laughed hysterically.
Oh, man.
Really, why am I going to pay $12,000 for a timeshare if I can't destroy the fucking place?
True.
I mean, you're going to pay that much? Who cares what it looks like when you're done with it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You just wanted to go welcome to the jungle style. Detroit Lions.
Oh,
Dang, I'm
yeah.
always getting in late. Go Lions. Absolutely, John Kapler. You're not too late. How you doing, buddy?
DC, I stayed in a really nice hotel when I was in DC visiting my sister like a year ago. I think it's called like the Washington. I don't know. They're probably all called that.
What did that run you, $1,000 a night? That's one of the higher end hotels in the town.
It was nice.
So, seeing how the football news has been awfully quiet, except for the lineman from the Tennessee Titans getting a 6-game suspension for betting on other sports out of the practice facility. I wanted to specify. I wanted to specify that because he actually did it at the practice facility.
Mm-hmm.
And this was after everyone else got suspended, right?
Yeah, so far he was in that second wave. But he did get 6 games because when you're talking about in the practice facility, that to me that's different when it wasn't specified about away from the practice facility while on the road and stuff like that.
Exactly. I didn't know if he got that clarification before he made the bet.
Good man, home from work. Awesome, John.
Amen. Playing football. You must be playing Madden.
Yeah.
Does Madden still suck?
Yeah.
I mean, after like 209, the game just went completely downhill. I got the one with Calvin Johnson on it, and I'm like, this is stupid. I haven't gotten another one.
I'm waiting. I haven't bought a video game in years. I used to play my Xbox all the time, but I may get the new NCAA when that drops sooner or later.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be the same engine. It's going to be the same game like NCAA was to the original Madden.
Oh, I love NCAA
just with college
football games. I'm so much better than them in Madden. Like, they're so good. Does anybody think Gibbs can be Marshall Faulk type of weapon?
He's gonna be better.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. I don't want to put that lofty a goal on him yet, considering he's a rookie.
No, I don't want to tell people my fantasy league that. If I get the number 1 pick, I'm getting Gibby.
Really? Number 1 pick, and you're going Gibby?
Yeah. I'm also in a keeper league, a dynasty league.
Those are hard.
My team's already set. Yeah, my team's basically set. I'm gonna drop golf. I'm not going to keep golf and drop Herbert.
Oh, wow.
You're going to drop
That's
Herbert.
Impressive, John. That's impressive.
I mean, last year I had Herbert, Williams, and Allen, and the running back from Denver, whatever that rookie was 2 years ago.
Hey,
everyone is supposed to be awesome. I was picked to
I can go one back further.
Win the damn league.
I, somewhere in this house, have the original John Madden 1991 7-on-7 football before it was taken off the shelf.
Awesome.
Did any of you guys ever play in the early 2000s NFL Street? My friend loves that game.
No, I didn't get into the NFL Street. I was all about the Madden. or Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah. I rented it, and it was basically a shitty version of NBA Jams and NHL Jams, which everyone forgets, but NHL Jams was awesome. Something about having Eiserman and Fedorov doing 3 black flips and hitting a 100-mile slap shot over a goalie.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Just rock.
It was pretty cool.
I watched videos on
That game was
MLB
awesome.
Slugfest. That game was crazy.
No, the game that I want back is, holy shit, what's a football game where you injured people
Blitz the
and you
League.
hit somebody and they
Blitz the League.
Yeah, the Blitz. Oh, Blitz was
You can
awesome.
literally break someone's rib cage and it shows like the rib cage snapping. Yeah, that was
That's the one.
Yeah, that game
Tecmo
was
Bowl,
rocking.
specifically Tecmo Bowl 3 on the Super Nintendo, when it was the last year of Bo Jackson, midway through Barry Sanders' career. If you had either one of them, you were almost an unstoppable offense. Bo Jackson, because he could bowl everybody over, and Barry Sanders, because all you had to do is hit the spin move.
Hell, and Madden 91 and Madden 92, I beat everyone with the line with Barry Sanders.
nice.
All you did was hand the ball off.
Did you ever play the Blitz the League storyline? I watched a guy play through it, and it was awesome. Your guy goes to
NFL
jail.
Blitz was cool. 1960s.
Your guy goes to jail. The commissioner owns another team, but he plants drugs on. Yeah, it's crazy. Cool story.
So, before you guys hopped on, I was talking about Hendon Hooker and his background. Did you get to see any of that, DC?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'll get back to it.
I heard a snippet of it.
His nickname is Hendo. His college major
Hendo?
was communications, public relations with a minor in real estate, but he has a master's in leadership and development.
Wow. Smart dude.
His favorite emoji is the crying laughing face.
Yeah, that's
the last thing he purchased was some white teas from a gas station.
Yeah,
And if you could play another NFL position, what would you place? He said safety. It is the quarterback of the defense. You get to see everything and you get to fly around and hit some people. Now, I don't think very many quarterbacks would have said that.
It makes you think which quarterbacks could have played safety. None.
Well, the best thing a safety could do would be a converter.
I want to say, is Brad a friend of HH's family? If I recall. I don't remember. I didn't hear all that.
I have no idea. All I know is he's a good kid.
I mean,
Lions faithful and follower of the show, Chad Detima, is in the hospital. I want to offer prayers up to him. He just sent me a message.
Oh, prayers.
Yeah.
Prayers, yeah, for sure.
Don't worry, Jeremy, you ever get a message like that from me, it's probably going to be because I was drunk in public.
Oh! As long as you didn't do like they did in that Betty White Off Their Rockers show where they were pranking the 25 years old. The old guy walks up to the lady, goes, "Hey, I'm going to go around the corner, take a couple breaths, come running by, and you take my picture." He comes running by, and he's fuck-ass naked.
Awesome.
He goes, "Take a picture. I'm beautiful," as he's running past her.
I could see DC getting caught like old school. We're streaking.
I mean, when I did that in Baltimore, they walked me home.
You do that in D.C., you might be visiting more than just the president.
Yeah, the only times I've been arrested, both of them, have been in D.C.
Wow. So who loves... Wow, that's insane. I didn't know that part.
What, that I got arrested?
So who loves the fact Hooker has more rushing yards in college than Vick for all of them? I want the next Michael Vick, people.
Why? So he's a good quarterback with Philadelphia?
Oh, stop with that hate. When he was at
Michael
West
Vick was a hell of
Virginia,
a quarterback.
yeah, when he was at West Virginia, Hendon Hooker was running for his life. He had to run. He had no wide receivers,
Mhm.
and he had a horrible O-line. Brad's
I didn't
connection
know
with the
that
Hooker
either.
family was on one of the Lions combine videos. Oh, that's cool.
That's good.
I mean, it's nice that there's a connection there, and maybe that's one of the reasons why they drafted him. I'm just glad I said back in late October or November when he was hurt, if he's a third round pick, I wouldn't mind him being a Lion.
Yeah, you did. Look at you now. Going to get his own the jersey soon.
Have to. I mean, when you call it
Yeah,
out,
well,
when you call it out like
remember,
that, you kind of have to.
Would you get a
well,
Campbell or no?
I want to see how he does. Just because we've drafted so many middle
I would.
linebackers that are highly touted and had them fail, I want to see it first. Do you agree with that, DC?
yep, I agree with that more in quarterback.
Right. I
I mean, Herndon just really has Charlie Batch written all over him.
No, he doesn't.
A better version of Charlie
Oh,
Batch.
okay. I was like Charlie Patch. God, don't curse him like that.
Oh, I remember Charlie Batch. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the savior who actually played in it. It's like, ouch. It's going to be a rough time.
Didn't he go to college in Michigan, or he didn't?
He's from.
Yeah, he went to Grand Valley State, didn't he?
Now I gotta look. I don't think he did. But...
You staying in a good location
Charles
in
Dante
DC?
Patch. Eastern.
Yeah, I'm in a safe location in
He went
DC.
to Eastern Michigan.
Oh,
I
Eastern.
thought so. I was
Yep.
like, he must have gone. Oh, Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, I'm in a safe location in DC. I'm right
That's
between
good.
DuPont and West End.
Nice.
But there's not a lot of bars for a 40-something-year-old wearing all black and a Motorhead T-shirt in DuPont.
So Charlie
If
Patch.
you know anything about DuPont, that's a neighborhood of DC.
Lions 1960 agrees with me.
Lions fan.
Patch, stop giving me flashbacks. It might trigger my PTSD.
You know who gives me PTSD when I think of the Panthers? Freaking Jimmy
I was
Clausen.
gonna say Cam Newton.
Oh no, Jimmy Clausen or Chris Winkie.
So as a career, at least Charlie Batch can say he ended with more touchdowns than interceptions.
Andy, didn't he end as a Super Bowl winner too? With
Yeah, at least
Pittsburgh?
one. Yeah. I mean, Charlie Batch was one of the better backups in the league. I mean, you can't speak ill of a good backup quarterback. He was an excellent backup.
Yeah, we had a really good backup a few years ago too. We had Derek Anderson, who was a decent backup.
We also had Charlie Daniels. Or what's his name? Jeff Daniels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Chase. Chase Daniels.
Yeah, we had Chase Daniels as a backup, but Jeff Daniels.
He was a good college quarterback. Chase
That
Daniels.
was a lot of sarcasm. I never understood the Chase Daniels pickup.
It was because he torched us the year before when he came in for the Vikings as the backup when Cousins went down, remember?
Yep.
And I think he's with the Chiefs. I don't even know.
I think he finally retired because he made enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we paid him enough to retire.
No, we didn't. The next team paid him more.
No shit.
Yeah. Let's see, Chase Daniels.
I know he was a Chief at one point. DC, what are you at, a Formula One race? It sounds like you are.
I heard that sounds like a fire truck.
Yeah, it is. Not as bad as Baltimore.
He's a free agent right now.
Okay, he's not signing.
He's 6 years younger than my little brother. He's 36. 6 foot tall, 229. His college was Missouri.
Yep, I remember
He
that.
only had 1 year here. Oh no, he was the backup for the Bears the year before. That's what it was, and beat us.
Yep. When did they pick him? Didn't they pick him pretty high?
I'm gonna look. He was drafted by the Redskins. He was a UDFA.
Oh
Ha!
shit.
That's funny. Lions.
Jeff Daniels has a stronger arm than Chase. Probably. Yeah, I know he drinks a stronger
Yeah,
drink. That smell like whiskey?
Oh, by far.
Oh, that's where I'm going as soon as I find this goddamn place. Apparently, they have over 2,000 bottles of whiskey on the wall.
Oh boy, sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'll probably still end up ordering Jack Daniels just because I'm a redneck asshole. Actually, unless if they have a good Glenmorangie, I'll get that because well, Scotch is awesome.
Are you within walking distance of your hotel?
Oh yeah, it's just anyone who says Lafayette is a genius, they're a fucking moron. And anyone who lived in DC has every right to hate the French because this goddamn city makes no sense.
Yeah, it's a crazy city. I'm going to New York City in 2 months.
New York's easy. New York is basically a grid. DC, it's you walk on one street and you walk straight, and you went 5 blocks out of your way. Move to the
True.
next one. I mean, DC is just a damn maze. I don't know how those people got along with horses and carriages and this shit. Yeah, if you guys go to DC and haven't lived here, Uber everywhere.
Oh yeah. DC, are you one of those guys who attacks the mini bar in hotel rooms or no?
No, I bring my own bottles of Jack.
He's a smart
Good
man.
man.
Every time I go to a hotel, I stop either before the train or before I get to the hotel and get my own bottle of Jack.
Oh, I just went over Hatter's house said, "What's up,
Mini
fellas? I'm
bars,
late."
why I like to be a bougie asshole.
He says he's late, but he'll
What's up?
rewatch after.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, Hatter's house. I talked about Hendon Hooker's background. His nickname's Hendo. His degrees was in communications with a minor in real estate, and
Yep,
then a
that's what it says.
master's in leadership and development, which I think is huge.
When the hell do you get a master's for leadership and development?
The
I didn't
people,
even know that was a goddamn program.
the master's program that has to do with big business, and everybody who usually graduates with a master's degree ends up at one time a CEO and or a CFO of a big organization. So I think that's huge. And our third round defensive tackle, Brodric Martin, his nickname is Brod or Big Homie. He's a mechanic. He has a.
He's a mechanic, Jeremy. He's your friend.
I'd hire him. 6'4" and 340 pounds. I'd like that. He could pick up small 4-cylinder engines without a cherry picker.
Jeremy, did you go to that meet and greet yet, or is that this weekend?
That is this weekend. That is tomorrow.
Who is it again?
Malcolm Rodriguez.
What are you getting? You're getting him to sign a helmet, aren't
Yeah,
you?
my Charles Harris one. I'm gonna have him sign the
Do
other
you
side.
get there early? Do you get there early, way early?
Yeah,
or no?
I think I'm gonna call out. Have to ask for the
Yeah,
It's
that-
funny because Jeremy, my friend, went to a meet and greet at There's a minor league team. I don't know what league. I think maybe single A or independent team called the Gastonia Honey Hunters, and Magic Johnson's a part owner. So he said he camped out for 8 hours, and he was like the 40th guy in line, and then he met like 5 guys who were camping out 3 days beforehand.
Wow.
Yeah,
The only thing
I've yet to.
before everything went online for ticket sales, I remember camping out outside the Hudson's at Genesee Valley here in Flint, Michigan, waiting for tickets to the Monsters of Rock concert.
Nice.
You remember those days, DC?
Oh, hell yeah.
Who's the next meet and greet? Do they have one scheduled?
I-
Have they done Hooker yet?
Not that I know of. As soon as they do, I'm definitely taking the day off for that one. But I'm on Ra. I won't do another one because I already have his signature. His signature alone is $170 right now for I'm on Ra St.
Does
Brown.
Goff have a meet? and
Haven't
greet
seen one with
ever, or
him
no?
yet either. It's usually rookies or UDFAs that make the team where you see that all the time. Like Jerry Jacobs has done a couple. Tracy Walker did one back in the day. Last year it was Aiden Hutchinson and Josh Pascal and Jameson Williams. You know, after he got
Did you get Hutch?
no.
I know. I thought Jeremy. You'll meet him at FanFest.
It is so hard to get close at FanFest, but I am going August 5th. I don't care.
Is Dom going?
He would go if he knows I'm going.
DC, you need to fly up there.
Yeah, I could very well probably end up doing that.
I'm thinking
I know
about going
that,
to the Panthers Lions preseason game in August. I think that'll be fun. Where do you check these meet and greet things, Jeremy? Is there a website?
I think it posted on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, my friend's going to Nashville next month. I think he's meeting like Bob Greasy and those guys. He's meeting them in Tennessee in like 2 months, like Bob Greasy and a bunch of former MLB and NFL players. And I'm like, he's like, you want to come? And I'm like, how much your stuff? He's like, 300 flying in hotel. And I'm like, maybe another time. Wish, but going to New York in September, gotta save up a little bit of money.
Yeah, Manhattan is fun. It's just, I don't know if it's quite worth the money once you get there.
Yeah. Is Rodriguez doing it at a sporting goods store, Jeremy, or?
This one's being done at a bar.
Ooh,
Yep.
That's cool.
Get him a shot of Jack for me, man.
Yeah, my buddy DC says hi. Okay. That'll be fun. Yeah, I know Andrew Jones who played for the. Jeez.
What is the best day of training camp to attend? For me, it's the free ones.
The end.
August 5th is the last of the free ones for regular training camp. There's going to be one a little later in. Wow, that was loud.
Asshole. Sorry, my mute button doesn't work.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm trying to mute it on my end and it wasn't working.
Yeah, my mute button isn't responding.
Go ahead.
Anyways, there's another one when we face against the New York Giants in the preseason, and the other one I believe is Jacksonville.
That'll be fun.
I'm having issues here. Trying to fix why my restream isn't posting to Facebook, and it won't do it. Starting to irritate me. Well, that's pretty much all those in the August 5th one is at Allen Park. They haven't announced when Fun Fest will be at Ford Field. For me, the Ford Field one was a lot of fun, but it allows limited access to the players, unlike the ones at Allen Park, where they actually have a tent where you can go in and meet the players, get signatures and stuff like that. That's kind of the one I'm more interested. And I might actually
Yeah,
take
I
my
would.
draft day hat with me and then make it unwearable and get it signed by as many rookies as possible.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Then I'll spray it with clear and hang it on the wall.
No, back in the good old
Why
Pontiac,
not? Yeah.
back in the good old Pontiac days, you just hung outside their the locker room and they signed everything.
Right. And then where they used to do training camp was right here up in Saginaw at SVSU. And that was a lot more access, and you didn't have to have tickets. You just went.
Did you ever meet Calvin or Matt Stafford?
By that time, Allen Park was created, and I wasn't around for a lot of those years. I was out of the state or working. So it is what it is.
Herman
Hey, it finally worked on
Herman
my end.
Moore and all of them.
I met Herman Moore again. I met him back in, I think it was 91 or 92 at SSU. And then I met him just last season for the Dallas Cowboy watch party, and he left shortly after halftime because that game was horrible.
Yeah, that game sucked.
Yes, it did. Jamal Williams with 2 fumbles near the goal line.
Yeah, that was terrible. That's
That would have
another
changed
game we
that
should mark
game
up for should have won.
if either one of them touchdowns went in, it would have changed the momentum of the game at the time. Not one, but 2 fumbles, and it was the first game he ever fumbled in. Well, time to give a shout out to my sponsor, Gloss Negron. Look him up on Facebook because he has now got his own location to do his window tinting. He's a great guy. I'm just a Hank Williams and Junior guy. Hate New York, Frankfurt, Manila, Tokyo, and all the big cities. Country all the way, but go Detroit as much as possible. Watch the Lions. Love it, 1960. No James Burgess. I think he said something about going on a vacation this week. No smoking dad. I hope he's okay. He's usually watching. But thanks to everybody who tuned in. John Kapler, all you guys for tuning in. Will for tuning in. DC for hopping on, and Will for hopping on as well. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before, because that's the only way to make the world a better place. Again, check out Gloss Negron on Facebook and on Instagram and Snapchat, where he shows all of his work. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.